Welcome to the Noface Show.
All right, so here's the plan. We have 3 demos left to listen. We're going to listen to those. Then we're going to have a little Q&A section with the live audience that we have. Don't forget, we're actually filming this with a live audience, which is amazing to have the Noface Academy members here with us. So Max Vangeli is not only giving tips to those listening on YouTube, whatever, but also literally to live people. I see some people giving thumbs up. All right, let's listen to the last demos, and then we'll prepare your questions for the Q&A. Let's do this. It's called On My Way. Let's go. I'm on my way to play the track.
It would go faster. All the stars remind me of you, yeah they do. I'm on my way to you.
Max, I definitely thought it was a really cool idea. Well, you said in the SoundCloud demo, the SoundCloud link that it was released, right? I think it was released a few days ago. Yeah. So what do you think, Max?
Oh, it's dope. I love the low end. I think that the lead itself maybe can have, again, I hear that, like, I'd put some kind of, like, if it's released, then it's released already. That's not a big deal. I mean, you can always improve on it, like, moving forward. But I would probably, because the low end sounds really tight to me. I think the bass and the kick are actually really well gelled together. I would do some kind of more kind of like, maybe like moving bass, high bass line. What I mean, like, you know, like almost like an because it sounds like a little bit of like an electro track if you think about it. So I would probably maybe focus on some movement, low mid bass line melodies, where instead of it being static, maybe it's doing wow, no, you know what I mean, like something like in that sense, more of like a drive essentially. But that's, I mean, that's my personal opinion. And I believe I heard that vocal. I'm assuming it's from a sample pack. I think, yes. But that's the other thing, is that if it's from... What's that?
He's nodding. Yeah, he's saying yes.
So, yeah, I really love the low end. And I think, like, with the leads, again, it's just implementing a bit of movement, on my personal opinion. What do you think, Mark?
I think I definitely felt the vibes. I like the vocal, even though from the back I like the vocal. I think maybe the drop was a little empty at some points. So if we was filled, again, what we were saying, you know, like those like the ear candy elements and just like transitions and just, yeah, I felt like there was a main idea and a main synth, but it needed a little more.
You know what I would do actually,
like,
if you want to keep the sorry, Mark, I interrupted before I forget. If you want to keep that static melody and stuff, what I would do is I would do the stabs on the one where I'd go pound on pound, you know, like Greyhound, kind of like Swedish House Mafia.
Yeah, I
would put those the chord stabs, and then in the fills I'd be like bum 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 bum. You know what I mean? Like I would implement some chords in there. That'd be sick.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next demo. We got DJ Merlin here.
Annihilation.
Look at the description. Noface For Life, baby.
Bro, I would play this so much.
Oh, you know it's coming.
Bro, if you produce this record the right way, this could be such a smash. It's like the world, I feel like, misses this kind of vibe so much, even though it's kind of like, you know, it's like Euro trance, old school Euro trance, but it's actually like garage big room essentially. Like these kind of, like, you hear a lot of guys like even Calvin Harris with his new project, or like, you know, some of the elements of like Porter Robinson and stuff like that, going back to these kind of like sounds and stuff. You know, I mean, this reminds me of like the good old Prodigy days also, except in like a kind of like a new form. If you produce this record the right way, it could be a smash.
I think it was still. He said that it was still in progress, so
yeah,
he would definitely
yeah. Send
appreciate
it,
the
send it
feedback.
when you're done with it. Send it, because I mean, I base my feedback off of like, I'm standing at a festival, okay, and I'm about to drop a record. Like if I'm playing like some humongous festival, like this record would like destroy the place. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, literally the beginning is just huge with like annihilation.
dude, you know what I mean? It's kind of like Scooter, dude. Old school Scooter vibes, except like in the new wave. Like really great record. Send it when you're done.
All right, let's move to the next demo. We got Rivera.
I have one fear in this life, something that I can't control. I wish I could be blind, but I just need to know. They're not telling us everything. They've got secrets to keep. If I ask, too little
Definitely some sleep vibes. That was a dark drop. I wasn't for some reason I was expecting slap house. Just the way the build up was going, I was like, it's probably gonna do a slap house. But that kind of like Medusa vibe drop, I really was digging it.
That sounds more like I would say that sounds like more like Selected Records, not necessarily like slap house, more like bass house, like progressive bass, like Brazilian bass.
I thought it was gonna be coming into the drop. I thought it was gonna be a slap house, but then it completely surprised me. That's why I did the face, like, ooh, you know, when you do the face, you know, you like it.
No, hella sick. I love it. It's it sounds really good. I really love the drop. Definitely sounds really fat, and I'd love to hear the final. I don't really have any production tips for it per se, because can't really get technical on what I'm hearing, but vocals are awesome. The drop is awesome. Sounds like if you slow it down, this could be like a Selected record. I don't know if you guys know Selected, but they do a lot of these like really dope records. I mean, also Noface, of course, once again. So send it through. Really great. I love it. I'm assuming Mark loved it as well.
Yeah, deep house
and
vibes.
Yeah, really awesome. Really great work. Yeah, you've been doing some great work, man. Good job.
I was saying earlier, you were saying about, like, we were talking about the Noface Academy and the growth of some people, and you were talking about Mr. Torok over here and his growth. So the man sent a demo. Let's listen to it.
What, Torok sent the demo? Oh, he's surprised.
Don't have to
You know what I like about that record? There's a trick that was used in this production that a lot of you guys are not implementing. Here, Dave, and Mark, play the drop again, the first drop.
Yeah.
I want you to listen to something there. Okay, stop. Okay, do you hear that snare? Play it again and pay attention to the snare. So a lot of
The
people,
vocal chop when the
yes,
snare, right?
exactly. A lot of guys are not doing that. It's a super interesting trick.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of just having a regular slap or a clap or like or a snare, you layer it with some kind of a really interesting sound, and you don't really even notice it, but it makes the groove that much more
Oh
interesting.
yeah, I love to experiment with that stuff. That's an amazing trick, and I didn't pick it up, so thank you for stating this out, Max. But putting
yeah,
like
of
little
course.
vocal chops, even from the vocal of the track, in layer with the drums, like so it hits like It's really cool. It's so groovy. Yeah, hell yeah. And it makes it also more human, more natural, right? Because you're hearing an actual voice, and suddenly it becomes like more natural, and it comes easy to the ear, and it doesn't make it super harsh. Because sometimes claps can get really harsh. I'm gonna pull up the polls in here too, so you guys can start voting.
Oh, nice touch with the logo.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Whoa.
Dirty.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn, that was amazing. The level of energy there was insane.
Bro, that's insane. Insanity. You gotta send that shit when you're done, bro. This is crazy.
Yo, for some reason I didn't have you for this type of like hard music. That was really surprising. I loved it. I was expecting
Oh yeah,
something
dude.
else.
The last release with Mouse Wall, you gotta check it out.
Oh,
It's
I
sick.
heard it. I didn't know that was you too with him. Oh, that's awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That sound was super.
Yeah,
Damn.
dude,
Kind of
when
want
you're
COVID
done,
to be
send it
over so
over.
you can play that live on a festival.
That's crazy, bro. That's sick. I mean, that's just pure banger shit right there.
Did you guys hear it in stereo? Because for me, I loved like the panning. Like there was crazy like stuff panned to the sides that like I really like loved like the depth of the stereo field. Right, I almost felt like I
Yeah,
could feel like
that's-
stuff on like 180 degrees and everywhere. You also avoid a lot of masking with that. But like I really like how you pan stuff.
Mark, we're getting like 2% of what you're getting. So you're the lucky fellow. over there. No, we're getting the general gist of it.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot better than I'm doing lives, but definitely no panning.
Yeah. I mean, Zoom. I know Zoom can get a little trickier with a panning, but I'm telling you, like for example, that like riser thing he had going on, that was a little pan to the right, and it made it really really cool. I loved it. What do you think, Max?
Maybe since we can't hear the panning throughout the demos, you could be doing like hand signals.
I'm like, okay, this sound is over here, and this one.
Everybody to the left.
Hell
Yeah, great job, great demo, amazing shit. Send that over when you're done.
That
dude.
was an amazing way to finish the demo session. I mean, we've been going on for so long, but it's been so much fun. Who cares? We can cut this up.